think I'm live. Let's see. Anyways, while I am launching this, I hope you all can hear me. Happy Halloween, by the way. Today is a more special edition than usual because, as you can see, I dressed up slightly for you guys, and I brought my pumpkin that I carved several days before. So now you guys can see, and I'll light it up when more people comes and show up in the chat. I hope it's working. I don't even know if I'm streaming actually. Hold on, let me double check. Hitting my head on everything. Alright, I am live on YouTube. I can see myself. It's successful. I look kind of funny without glasses and with ginormous lashes, but it's okay. Okay, now I'm going to set up my tablet so I can see you guys on my tablet. I'm just not going to wear this for now. And just wear this. Twitch. By the way, last time I noticed that live chat on YouTube was kind of messing up on my end, and I didn't realize I missed some conversations until after I looked back on my past live stream that actually I didn't respond to some of you guys, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize. I think I just gotta refresh my chat on my phone screen so I don't miss out on that. Still new. This is my third time now. Third time streaming on my YouTube account, but I figured I'll continue it because every stream now I'm gonna be doing pretty much will include divination of some sort, so I feel like it makes sense. I'm just gonna wait for more of you guys to gather before I start anything. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been missing your conversations, guys. I thought it was with myself. Derp. Let me go read. Hey, Joe Beans, what's up? And hello, Planet. And hey, Johnny. Okay, I can actually see your chest area. Let me catch up with everything over here. Okay, I see emos. Okay, cool. We got 5 people in chat. I'm happy. All right. Oh, it's making us watch a commercial. Commercial incoming. On Twitch anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna I have to hold my phone, I think, for YouTube. Because I'm just gonna miss YouTube's conversation. Anyone on YouTube chat here might be saying something to me and then I'll miss it. I gotta put this somewhere. Maybe I'll put it. Hold on. The commercial, stick around for support the stream. Okay. Now I'm disconnected from chat. The heck? That's not cool. Okay, welcome back, guys. I have the what are they called? Timed commercials. So your girl can make a living. But yeah. Anywho, I'm back. Welcome back, guys. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna brighten this tablet screen. So many screens, just 2. Sorry, guys, tonight. Happy Halloween, by the way. There, now it's bright. I can see myself. I can see the chats. You guys like my little witch hat here? Picked it up at the dollar store today. I tried looking for candy corn for you guys so I could like stack up the candy corns to make it look like corn, and I was so hyped up for that. But the dollar store I went to in my area had no more candy corn. I don't think they even had any to begin with. So there's that. I think I'm still gonna try to look for candy corn for you guys, because you can stack candy corn and make it look literally like corn, and I need to do that. I need to do that to fulfill my life. Part of my life purpose and mission here is to, on Earth, is to stack candy corns. Ew, pumpkin rot. Okay, anyways, let's light the candles. It's so hard for me to find. Wait, find. Oh, candy corn? I love candy corn. Cassie, candy corn tastes delicious. I don't know what it is about candy corn, but it's just so good. I don't think it tastes just like sugar. I feel like, I like to think it's more, it tastes a little bit more than just sugar. That's because candy corn is booty. I'm one of the only people that likes it. Yeah, a lot of people I talk to about candy corn, they're like, I could do without it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Candy corn is amazing. Team corn, yeah. Hi, Mercy the Mama Witch. Happy Halloween. Yes. And so, do you pronounce it like Samhain? And if I'm correct, I'm learning a little bit of this. Is Samhain like the celebration of like the beginning of a new cycle? The only reason why I asked is because I have my very first tarot decks is As Above, So Below, and I learned a lot about like stuff like that. I don't even know. I feel like I might be butchering everything here. Okay, I'm like fascinated by candles. Let's just put that in here before I burn the house down. Look, guys, do you like my pumpkin? It's a symbol of the goddess. See? I carved it. My friend had the same symbol too. We saw it on Instagram. I'm like, I need to have it. Let's see. My ex tried to ruin it for me. How? Candy corn tastes like wax, but I guess other people like it. Doesn't taste like wax to me. It tastes like deliciousness. Look, I carved out stars on the side. Do you like that? So at nighttime, there's like the cutouts like shine through, and then why is it burning the pumpkin? There's like smoke coming out, guys. Is the candle too hot? My mom's like, I'll give you an omega candle, and I'm like, okay. And then now it's like, oh, that's why. Okay, I swear there's like a spirit in the room aside from my grandfather. Maybe it's my grandfather because it's seriously glitching out the camera, and my camera has never glitched out my whole entire stream career. I'm just gonna leave this top off or leave it like this. Yeah, that's nice. I want to turn the lights off for you guys to see the light shining through the pumpkin before I, do other stuff with you guys tonight. Let's see. Almost knocked it over. So in Samhain is the witch's Sabbath, where the veil is thinnest. We try to learn and honor our ancestors. Oh yes. That's not, I feel like it ties it very much with like Asian culture, or like at least my culture. Like every year we celebrate our ancestors, and we like burn like money, and we offer like foods, and we like pray to our ancestors, and like we ask them to like protect us and guide us. But then I talk to my ancestors pretty much on a daily basis, as well as my grandfather. I forgot wanted to do my eyebrows, guys, so I'm gonna do that on stream. Hold on. I did everything and I thought I was done. And then I went live. Then I realized I didn't draw my eyebrows. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Oh my goodness, my bunny. So I don't know, I think maybe it is the Halloween spirit, but I took my bunny warrior out to play and she was so feisty today. Like she's like attacking everything in her path and like biting everything and so feisty and energetic. Like usually she's more chill than that. I don't know how my okay, maybe. So I put her back in the cage because I couldn't handle her. I was like, my brother's like, it's the Halloween spirit, and I'm like, it must be, or maybe it's because the veil is thin. I don't know. Is it really thin? Because it's always thin for me. I mean, I don't feel like I talk to my ancestors or have any issues contacting them any less than I do on a regular basis. But I don't know. I do not know. And I cannot find my eyebrow pencil and it's bugging me. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are probably writing a bunch of stuff to me and I'm not reading it yet because I'm getting distracted. I found it, guys. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna draw my eyebrows. Is Samhain an old English word? Cause he know I can't control myself and gave me too much, like 5 party trays full. I got so sick. That's the okay, you're not joking. That you really couldn't control yourself. I would get a candy crash, a sugar crash from that. I'm gonna draw my eyebrows real quick. I don't think I can eat as much candy as I used to though before, guys. Before I used to be able to before as in 5 months ago, I used to be able to scarf down so much sugar, but now I feel like after a few bit, I'm good. I'll still eat it, but I won't eat nearly as much as I used to, aka 5 months ago. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just lost interest in eating so much sugar. But I love juice though. Juice and coffee and milk tea, those sweet drinks, are my weakness. So maybe that's what it translated into. You don't even see this eyebrow anyway because it's underneath my bangs. I don't know what ones you get tasting like wax. I agree. Samhain is a name that old pagans used for All Hallows Eve. Ooh. Do you practice Wicca? Says Johnny. I thought it was just me or what? I think there's a ghost. Because the lower half of my screen is glitching out so badly, and it wasn't even like that before I started stream. Actually, it was already glitching out a little bit before I started stream, and I was like, whatever. There's not much I can do about it. And it doesn't really creep me out because I'm in my room. I feel safe in my room. But I think yesterday though, speaking of spirits, yesterday when I was in my room and I was chilling, but the corner, the side view of my eyes, peripheral vision, I thought I saw a young spirit ghost wanting to come into my room. It was peeking in. It was really curious, and then I was kind of annoyed because it was distracting me. I was trying to play League of Legends and spend the day to myself on the computer, and I kept seeing this female ghost popping its head in. So I was like, okay, make up your mind. You can come in. If you want to come in my room, you can come in my room and hang out with me. You don't have to be scared. And I still felt it hesitated, and then after a while I felt it came in and it just kind of just chilled with me, and I forgot about it. So I think Maybe it's the same spirit. Maybe now it's twerking on screen. It sees that it's like, yes. I don't know. I am not Wiccan, but I am neo-pagan. Ooh, would you like to explain a little bit more about what it means to be neo-pagan and what the difference is of people who practice and are Wiccan? I'm like, all these different aspects are very new to me. Like, I've never really taken the time to like do research on my own, so please forgive my ignorance. The ones I eat taste like honey. Ooh, that sounds amazing, Cassie. That's kind of a good, accurate description. It does taste slightly like honey. To me, it tastes kind of like honey and a little bit of butter. I don't know. Maybe just my taste buds. Because the camera was tweaking. The camera be twerking. Culture. We all in cult. Culture. It's happening for me too. Monkas. Yeah, I notice a lot of Asian have full traditions that are just so ingrained that others would call it witchcraft. Well, actually, what's wrong with... See... Okay. I had this rant with myself a few days ago when people be like, ooh, witch. And I'm like... In my head, I'm thinking, okay, like, I don't know too much about, like, you know... I know some, like, history because I've taken classes on it and stuff, but I don't know all the stuff and practices. But, like, why do people say it with such a negative, like, why do they use it in such a derogatory term? Like, I feel like when people see, also, I feel like this. I feel like when people see empowered women, they call them a witch. But you don't see empowered men being called warlocks. Like, it's just so natural, and it's so like part accepted in society for like men in society to be like in such a social beneficial upper hand, right? But then when a woman is in a power and in her own power, and she's able to manifest and be in a position where she is strong, people make jokes about, oh, she's a witch, or she must be like doing magic. Like, what's wrong with like the term witch? Like, it's like racism to me. But anyways, that's my rant. Also, my eyelids are gluing itself together because I got excited and I slapped the lashes on really fast to my face, and now my eyelids are trying to stick together because there's still glue left over on my lids. Let's see. Going after ghosts. The camera is kind of glitching. Is that a part of the Halloween aesthetic? Yes, it is. We have invited our ancestors and ghost friends today. I think that's Casper, sorry. Casper making an introduction, saying hello. Well, Cassie, that is due to a lot of newer religions and spiritual practices are more or less reused beliefs of older traditional religions. We work off of what we connect to. Witchcraft is an umbrella term, just like pagan. Ooh. Johnny says, teach me how to groom my eyebrows. It's called getting old, feels bad. Okay, I'm like so slow to catch up on chat, guys. I sorry. I apologize. I'm aware. I'm more mean like European got that culture washed or burned away, so I find it cool seeing how normal it is for other cultures. Oh, true. I like this conversation we have going on. Catholicism, I can't read that. Catholicism is to blame for that. She seems like she wants to be haunted, right? Am I wrong? No, I'm not being haunted. I'm just hanging out with the spirit right now. There's a difference between hanging out with the spirit and being haunted. When you're being haunted, it's like a malicious presence that disturbs you and causes you unpleasant emotions. It's been raining out all day today, and I think I just heard thunderstorm. So I think all the kids that went trick-or-treating are probably heading home now, because it was raining when I went out today too, to grab things for today's setup for stream. Wicca is a form of neo-paganism It is generally a form of neo-paganism that have a set of rules of Wiccan read, generally talking about do what ye will, but harm none, or the 3 times rule. Whatever you do comes back to you at threefold. I always say that. I always say it's like karma. Like if you set out an energetic intent, you will have it come back to you, because that's just innately how law of attraction and manifestations and the vibrational platform you're operating from, right? You're coming from a hateful place. You will be, chances are you're suffering a lot yourself. Let's see. Samhain is said like Samhain or Samhain. Okay, sorry, Cassie, I keep butchering it. Samhain. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Mobile League of Legends and Teamfight Tactics. I'm not really too fond of Teamfight Tactics, but I'm excited about Mobile League of Legends. I can throw bananas everywhere, chill beats. While neo-paganism is an umbrella term, neo-paganism is generally any religion that doesn't fit under the umbrella term of Abrahamic religions. Whoa, that's cool. Same. Mobile TFT will be a game changer. Gotta cleanse us of our heathen ways. Gotta blame, okay, Christianity for that, Johnny. It isn't just Abrahamic religion, it's also the way we portray witches in media. Hello, Zode-chan. Happy Halloween, by the way. Witch has roots that go back to darkness. It's not that they're calling you a witch as negative, but the word itself has charge, if that makes sense. I guess. Just people were just sexist back then. And also like rejecting of anybody who has like a slight birth defect. Be right back. I gotta make sure my burning shit down. What? I think the way the occult is portrayed in Western media is probably an after effect of their influence of Christianity. Whoa, did you see that rainbow, guys? That was cool. Hello, spooky, scary. Oh my goodness, your name. How are you? Happy Halloween, by the way. Oh no, I closed the tab. Now I can't see your chats. I'm bringing this closer to my face. I don't have to lean over so much. I burned one of my offerings. Ooh, what did you burn, Cassie? Teamfight Tactics is so fun. You have to learn the right comps. Yeah, I'm not good at that. Hi, Aaron too. Happy Halloween. It's okay. I learned how to say it a few years back when I named my Halloween crab Samhain. Oh, you have a Halloween crab? How cute. Thank you. You're welcome, Spooky Scary. I slept for Halloween and feel good. Yay! You feel rested, huh? Okay, so I got that set up. I also have some Pringles I want to snack on. They're like, I don't know, they're not even stackable. They're just shaped like Pringle containers, like Pringle shapes, and they're just original Pringles. Gotta love how Gaelic is spelled versus how it's spelled. Gaelic? Garlic? I'm joking. We don't really into Halloween in Russia, but I hope you have a good time too. Oh, cool! Thank you, Spooky Scary. Your name is very Halloweeny though. I used to. He was amazing. I'll post a picture of him in Discord later. Okay, I'll love to see that. I never had a crab as a pet before. Sounded, I can't type. It's okay. I figured you meant sounded, but I wanted to read it and tease you. I love listening to songs that are sung in Gaelic dialects. I don't believe I've ever heard any. Whoa! My whole screen glitched when I saged. So, I'm saging again to set the intention for my living space in my whole entire living vicinity in my home, that any spirits that are here for my highest intent of love and light may stay. Any spirits that are here that are of a malicious and negative intention that is not here for our highest growth and love, you are asked to leave. You are not welcome here. And I ask for my spirit guides and ancestors and universe to watch over us this evening and protect us, and to banish anything that is of low intentions towards us. For everyone in stream as well. Okay. Let's see. Okay, traditional older Celtic dialects and religions. I have never seen Pringles in packages like this. We only have tubes. Yeah, they have. It was for like Halloween, like giveaways, like, you know, when handouts. They had it in a like a paper box, and it was full of those ones. So like, I guess when kids knock on the doors, you can give them Pringles. This is my first time seeing it too. My brother brought it home, so I was like, okay. My ex found him in a hermit exclosure and begged me to say it was okay to get, because he thought it was a display thing and not an animal when we picked him up. That's cute, Cassie. Accidental crab adoption. Alright, guys. I'm thinking of doing a... I was thinking of doing a 4-pile pick a card. What do you guys think? Pick a card prediction reading, and you guys can choose the subject. 4 piles, or would you like me to do 5 piles or 6 piles? Keep in mind, if we do that, I'll spend most of my time on stream doing it. Or if you want me to play a video game, or we can do tea leaf reading, we can do that as well. This is yummy. Was it a hermit crab or like one of those crabs you get at a buffet? Oh no, Johnny! Oh, and the offering that burned on accident was a cat toy I made ages ago that looked like a lady's lower bits. That's interesting, Cassie. I'm trying to imagine that. I mean, not like I don't know how a lady's lower bits look like, but I'm trying to imagine how you made it, you know what I mean? Like a toy version of it. It was a Halloween crab, aka purple moon crab. That sounds so pretty. You guys want some? I feed you guys. Alright, so put the numbers in, guys. 4-pile pick a card, 5-pile pick a card, or 6-pile pick a card. What do you guys want? That is not the numbers, Johnny. That number is way too high and impossible for me to do with them tonight. Oh my gosh, my eyelash glue is sticking my whole eye together. Okay, so Cassie says 5. Anybody else? I'm gonna take out some special tarot cards too. One is not in the option, Johnny. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna get more decks. I feel like using my light gray Art Lab Cosmos Tarot and Oracle deck today. It's made by like, I think 100 artists collaborated to create this, and I knew I had to have it the moment I saw it. Okay, so we're gonna use that. I will show you the cards too. I think I'm gonna just sit closer to you guys. I'm bad at this. You are bad at this right now, Johnny. The answer is always 42. No, it's not! That is from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. And I love that movie. I have not read the books yet, though. 24 Chilpies, you're trolling me now. So far, Cassie has been the only person who actually said, like, one of the numbers that were in the options. So it's 4, 5, or 6 pick a card piles. Warrior! Oh my god, my bunny's getting lit. She's like trying to toss this plate of lettuce in her cage. The books are so good. Yeah, I was told that they're really good. So 4 pick a card pile, 5 pick a card pile, or 6? How many piles do you guys want to be able to pick from? You can like choose one pile, or you could choose more than one pile. You can listen to all of them. Want 5? Okay, 5 is the prominent number. How about you, Chill Beats? And anyone else in chat? Oh my goodness, this eyelash is like driving me insane. Okay. And I have my Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. Oh, it's too bright. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, you can see it. And then Romance Angels Oracle cards. Yeah, after watching you, I went to look for a new deck because the ones I have, I found out is missing cards. Like, added like... Stop it! Added like 20 to a wish list. What's the numbers again? Chill Beats! And thank you, Cassie, for repeating them. And this is the one I have. It's my very first tarot deck. And I love it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the decks while this mic beats me up and knocks my witch hat off. Boo boo. I'm gonna like lower it so I can see and not get beat up by it. And put these chips behind me. You guys don't even see this table, so I'll just bring it closer. I feel like I kind of want to bring the webcam closer during this. That is not a number, Chill Beats. You are dismissed from this number selection game. Should I like bring you guys closer? I don't want to keep reaching forward. Or should I sit closer? Same thing. I'll just bring you guys closer. Whee! That's a bit better. Dismissed monkas. Ban! Exclamation mark. Ban. Okay. Cross my legs. Alright, I'll be serious. Okay, Chill Beats. You be serious. I'm waiting for you to be serious. Alright, I don't know if anyone is like talking to me on YouTube because my chat messes up and I don't see anything. Okay, cool. Didn't miss anything so far. I'm gonna make a little story on IG. Alright everybody, I am live and we're doing a 5 or 6 pick a card pile depending on what the viewers want. Come by and say hello. Wow, it's so bright. This ring light, it's like, I don't know, messing up my camera. Happy Halloween. Pumpkin. And one second, guys. Making a post before I continue in case there are people who are interested. Okay, so Chobies chose 6, and Cassie chose 5, and Johnny chose 5. Any other takers? Anybody else? 4, 5, or 6 piles, guys. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm live on YouTube too. I also forgot to mention, for those of you who don't use Twitch, I am also live on YouTube right now as well. So you can go over to my YouTube channel at Miss Verica Sin, and I'll see you there. There. I made the post. Alright guys, jumping back onto YouTube. Aw, thank you so much, Mama Witch. I appreciate you. It's okay. Don't feel bad. Last time somebody talked to me on YouTube, and I didn't realize they were talking to me until after the stream ended. I'm still new to it. The thing was, I think my YouTube chat froze and it never refreshed, and it didn't tell me that it disconnected like how Twitch stream does. So I never like refreshed my YouTube channel, and so I never saw the chat. It feels bad. Plug in my phone so I can charge. Yay! Okay, I'll put this here. No, I don't think so. People do it all the time. What do you mean? One thing I did miss about streaming is the promoting stream. I think that's a partner thing. Oh yeah, I think maybe when you're a partner, I can see how it's more like conflict of interest perhaps. I don't know. I gotta look into this more. But thank you for bringing it up, Johnny. I will definitely do my research. Okay, well my computer can handle having like 7 chats up, so I don't mind having it in the background. It's just another chat to talk to other people. Yeah, true. True. Thank you, Mama Witch. I appreciate you. Okay. Time to shuffle a million bajillion cards and put them into piles. I think maybe you guys want to see this. Wait, is that enough to see the table? Yep. You guys can see the table. Woo woo woo. Hey Cooler. I am doing a pick a card reading for everyone. Do you want to do, okay, here you get to choose 2, Cooler. 4, 5, or 6 pick a card piles. 4 piles, 5 piles, or 6 piles of tarot for me to lay out and read. And you get to pick out from all the piles. Maybe I can lower my chair. Is it lowered? Yeah, it's as low as possible. I haven't a lot recently. I used to a lot. Wait, used to a lot like what? I like 5. Okay. A lot of people are selecting 5, so we're gonna go with 5. Oh, happy Halloween, by the way, Cooler. Did you celebrate it today? Did you hand out candies? Ooh, it's really windy outside. You guys can't hear it, but it's like... That's my sound effect interpretation of the wind. Okay. I was lucky it snowed, so no trick-or-treaters. I get a ton of candy for myself. Oh yeah. No, I didn't. Okay, that's cool too. Because I assume of your username. Oh, okay. I see. Chobi's asking Mercy that Mama which if you're playing Overwatch because your name Snow in October. Monkas. Yeah, that's where Mercy came from. Ooh, I don't play Overwatch. I liked it a lot, but when I watched the gameplay, it made me nauseous. So I thought, I don't think I'm cut out for playing that type of FPS. I want to like move it over like this so you guys can see the stars. Maybe I moved it over a little bit too much. My eyelashes are driving me up the wall. Johnny, welcome to Indiana. I'm gonna put this, I don't know where to put this. Put it beside the pumpkin. Would you be nice to my tarot cards? Nope, you're not gonna be friendly with them. I will put them on the floor. No thanks, no is the worst. Where do you live, Johnny? You live in the States, right? Is it cold where you are too? Mercy became my top use support character. Says Chopitsu. Ooh. How does Mercy look like? Can you guys describe to me how she looks like? Or is it a he? Or a robot? I like Snow. Snow is pretty good, Cassie. I like to wear a lot of thermal clothing in the winter time. That's my favorite thing to wear now since I've discovered the power of thermal clothing. I'm gonna use like one card for each, one deck for each pile. So I'm gonna have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards per pile for 5 piles. I think that'd be good. And then I can always use the rest of the cards to clarify. Oh, I wanted to mention, Cassie, that you said you went to buy, you added a whole bunch to your cart, right? For tarot cards. I realized that I didn't need all the tarot cards to read tarot, like to read energy. And I only realized that because I actually had one of my, I had the fortune, sorry, no, I had the chariot card. No, the Wheel of Fortune was at my friend's place for like 2 months. And I didn't even realize it. And I was still able to pick up energies and everything accurately. So that was when I realized that my gift has extended beyond tarot. Tarot is just a form of medium for me to focus, like a form of divination for me to focus my energies into. So that was a cool realization, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop touching my eyelashes. Hello, Wild Star Watcher. How are you? Happy Halloween, by the way. I live in the US. I live in Philadelphia, but my goal is to slowly move south as I get older until I don't have to experience snow. That's a smart thing, Johnny. I support that. I want to live in LA because they have a part in LA where it's cold and you can experience snow, and then if you get sick of it, you can just move further down south and it's warm. I want that option. Hair on my eye. Okay, there. I swear my hair clip is sliding off my face. Okay. She is a slim, tall Swiss female with medium blonde hair that she usually keeps in a ponytail. She wears a lot of skin-tight suits with armor and special mechanical wings and staff. I don't think I've ever seen Mercy before. But thank you for explaining to her. Explaining about Mercy the character to me. Mama Witch, I appreciate that. I can see it. It reminds me a lot of Kale from League of Legends, if you've ever played League of Legends. I'm one of those weirdos that wears summer clothes in winter. What kind of summer clothes, Cassie, in the wintertime? How can I get a tarot reading? Well, Star Watcher, I'm doing a 5-pile pick-a-card reading today. And if you want a personalized reading, then you can read the description down below on my profile on Twitch for my donation ratings, okay? Oh yeah, you guys, what question do you guys want me to look into? Like, so example would be like, an example of what I could do for pick a card reading would be, what exciting news or exciting changes are in store for me for the month of November. That could be like one type of topic, or an example would be like, what does he or she think about me? Or another one would be like, if you want to do something more like tea and more gossipy, it would be like, who's stalking you guys online, or like who's watching you, like who's obsessed with you, like, you know, topics like that for fun. So I'm gonna let you guys tell me what ideas and type of pick a card readings you guys would like for me to do. The staff can damage, boost teammates, and heal. She also carries a pistol. Ooh, I'm from Philadelphia too, Johnny Cooler says. LOL, Johnny. If I wouldn't die, I get heat stroke easy. I might do that. Basic leggings and tank top. Oh, okay, that sounds comfy. I cannot not live in leggings. I've become a legging lover. It's so comfortable. It's the best thing on earth. Everything else feels restricting. Awesome. I just moved here a little under a year ago. What part do you live in? What kind of reading? Yeah, what kind of reading would you guys like? Would you guys like a romance reading? Or a career? Or relationship? I know that's romance, but I'm just throwing out different topics. Health, maybe? I don't know. Jobs, promotions, or like a more broader sense, like you guys just want like a general overlook for the month of November, or maybe for like the next 3 months. I only have one pair of not leggings I wear. I like how you call it not leggings. Leggings, not leggings. I'm in North Philly. I'm laughing right now, XD. I do tell for so many people every day that when it comes down to getting one for me, I never know what to ask for or what I want to learn more about. Oh my god, Mama Witch, I can relate. Not me. When it comes to yourself, you're like, me? What? Me? There's a me? It's like when you do so much reading for other people, you like kind of forget about yourself for a bit. Most of my focus is GTFO of this place, so that's all I can think of. Oh yeah, I remember that's what you asked about last time. Yep. Johnny is correct. I'm wearing leggings. You win a prize, Johnny. Here's some Pringles. Nom, 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 nom. General overlook for the season sounds good. The second leg skin. Cassie, I used to have leggings that were like beige colored. And then I realized that it looked really close to my skin tone. But it's too late because I was wearing it for like a long time. I stopped wearing it because I realized it made me look naked. Never experienced that. Oh yeah, because the chair is dark. And so are my leggings. I'm blending with the chair. I'm becoming one with the chair, guys. Also, this hair is like turning emo. Because my bangs are growing in. So, yeah. My bangs are growing in. They're really long now. But not long enough to be smooth. It's like my straight bangs are growing in, so it's like awkward length. It's like a, I don't know, a tween. I'm not a girl, not yet a woman, says my bangs. I did 15 tarot readings for people at college today. Only asked for money for 3. Oh my god, mama, how do you do that without burning out? Like, don't you get like headache? I get vertigo when I do too many readings. Like, I actually get feverish. And if a few free pendulum Q&A XD, I need to sit down and do a reading for me once. Yeah. Same, Mercy. Happy to help others, but when it comes to working for me, I'm like, ooh, I'm an option. Oh my god, you guys are cute. Next, you guys are options. I'm gonna read for you guys. Okay, so Cassie suggested a general overlook for the season. With other people, what did the rest of you guys suggest? What other things do you guys want to know about? Maybe if you guys never thought about it in this way, if you can like ask the universe anything, what would you ask? I think that would be a good way for me to introduce ideas into your minds. I don't allow myself to get burnt out. It's something I enjoy, and it's what I would rather be doing than most things. I feel that same way too, but I still get burnt out. I find it draining. Like, it's actually draining because I go through people's like emotions. Maybe it's my empath tendencies where it's like both positive and negative, because like I get dragged through like the mud if they're going through hard stuff. I feel like I'm going through the hard stuff too. Like, so when they're highs, I feel their highs, and when they're low, I feel their lows, you know? I used to do a morning reading for myself, or at least once a week. Why did you stop? Oh, I should have brought a drink. I didn't think far enough, guys. I have a water bottle. I could do that. Same. Being an empath, I'm not sure it is a blessing. I think it is a blessing because it allows us to be more aware of the world around us and how we treat one another, and we help set examples for how to be decent human beings, because we can watch out for how we may step on other people's toes emotionally. I cried when I was doing ancestor readings earlier. The person I was reading for was about to. Being an empath and doing emotional readings can be hard on you. Yeah, it can be. It definitely can. I've had times where I was like, okay, I can't do readings for like the next 48 hours of my life. Like, I'm like drained, like done. And about me not getting burnt out, I connect to the energy the person being read has when they get it. they're so excited and joyful to get a reading, so feel off of that and work off of that happy emotions. Thank you so much for that suggestion, Mama Witch. I don't know how to do that. And I've also tried like taking advice for like a lot of readers say try to connect to source, ground yourself to source before you start the reading, so you're taking the energy from the earth. But Pippa hens. The cards don't like to stay in the deck, and I got tired of wrangling them. They want to be freed. Oops. Okay, let me shuffle them. I've spent years and years learning to ground myself and to connect to people around me. It takes time and takes practice. Maybe it's because I've like only recently begun to like be like, hey, let's consciously try to ground. I don't know, man. Honestly, I've been trying to ground myself since like I learned about spirituality and like that I can hone these gifts. And I'm still tired from it. I guess I have to figure out my own like shtick, you know what I mean? And they're from an ex, so I need to purge that ish. Yeah, you need to definitely, you need to clear the energy. We don't just control our empath abilities, we work with them. They're like an emotional compass. Well, I mean, our emotions are our compass, so I'm being redundant by saying that. I guess what I'm trying to say is having empathic tendencies is a type of compass that we can use to our benefit. Alright, so any other suggestions from everyone else in chat? So I believe Mama Witch suggested to have a seasonal reading, general reading. Did any of you guys want any other type of reading? I kind of want a yogurt drink, I think. Or guava juice. I think I just have water. How do you guys like the setup, by the way? Do you enjoy this setup like this? And like hang out with me from like a bigger angle versus, you know, when I'm at the desk and it's just like my face? Does this feel more like a hangout? I figured you guys can't even see the table very much anyway, so I just raised it back up. You like it, Mom Witch? Chill Beats, what do you think, Johnny and Cooler? Do you guys prefer this? And Cassie? I like this hat. It's the only hat, it's the last hat in the dollar store that was like this. The other ones were like, I don't know, not cool like this. When the cam glitches, it gets pretty. Right? It's like rainbows. I think it looks nicer this way. Like the setup, like it feels more like a hangout. Okay, I like both setups. Okay. I appreciate hearing you guys' feedback because obviously I'm doing this for you guys, right? So I'm glad. I'm actually really happy that you guys suggested for me to do something for Halloween. To be honest, I think for the past few years, I've been coming out of depression and getting over like a really hard breakup from the past, like years ago. It's been like one of my hardest breakups, and I kind of just like, the whole world just started seeming very gray in my life, right? And I didn't feel like, I didn't have a lot of motivation or drive or even like interest to celebrate holidays. And it became such a norm to me to just live my life every day that I forgot, you know? So it was really nice that you guys were like, hey, are you gonna do anything for Halloween? I'm like, what do you mean do anything for Halloween? I just exist. And I'm like, wait, people do that, don't they, huh? Like, they do celebrate. Like they celebrate by dressing up, like I don't know what it's called, cosplay, or like makeup effects and stuff like that. And they do it for the whole month of October for the stream or YouTube channels or people's Instagram feeds. And I'm like, oh, like I guess I never thought that like you guys would want that from me. But I'm like, wait, that's another way I can provide value to you guys, is to celebrate it with you guys, right? So I was like, okay, I'll go. So today I went out, I'm like, I don't know what I would dress up as. Should I dress up as a normal black cat, like the kitty ears and stuff? I'm like, no, I want candy corn. I wanted to stack up candy corn to make it look like corn, because I still want to do that. I'm still going to do that. I'm going to look for some candy corns. Hopefully I can find some in Walmart or something. But yeah, I ended up finding a witch hat, and I'm like, I'll just finish sewing this shirt because it's been hanging on my mannequin for so long. I finally finished it. By the way, this is not a Halloween outfit, okay? This is something I just would wear on a regular basis. I designed this, by the way. It's felt heart shapes, and it has a zipper in the back. I'll show you guys. I'm so proud of it. I wanted to design something I would want to wear all the time. And the reason why it has a zipper in the back, can you guys see it? The reason it has a zipper in the back is because this fabric is only one-way stretch. And the way I wanted to cut it, I didn't want the stripes to be horizontal. I want it to be vertical. And because it's vertical, it doesn't stretch nearly as much as if it was horizontal, like this way. So I need to add a zipper so I could fit into it. Technical explanations. That's what I say every stream. I don't do the streams for me. I do it for everyone else, so everyone else can have fun and learn and grow together. Yeah. That was me up until like last week or so. For what, Cassie? Air hugging you, Sin. Thank you, Kuru. Air hug. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Johnny's tearing up. I was offering readings for ancestor guidance using a spread I found. Ooh, nice. You know what? I tried spreads when I was at the beginning of my tarot journey, but I found that it gets in the way with, well, I still kind of like it, especially when it comes to myself. I find it hardest to read for myself. I guess my own blockages get in the way. I get in my own way, and I can't see the message clearly for what it should be, right? I think that's probably most people. We have our blind spots. So I think using spreads for myself is effective. But when it comes to reading for other people, I don't need spreads at all. In fact, I feel like spreads just waste my time. Like I just need the cards to fly out and just tell me the message straight up. Like fast food delivery kind of. I still live with my ex, long story, so it's extra fun BS. Oh no. I see, I understand now, Cassie, why you feel that way. You wanted to move. I stopped buying costumes, so anything I wear is regular clothing. I can wear anytime. That's a mood. Wait, what's a mood? And the last week or so was the gray feeling depression. Oh. Air hug to Cassie. I'm gonna send love and light to you, okay, Cassie? And for spirit guides to watch over you and help you find a way out. Maybe, perhaps the reading could be, let's set the intention. I feel like the reading would be a forecast for the month of November, and on top of that, advice for how we can break free from our energetic blockages. Because we're all, to some extent, we can all use a form of inspiration, a new way of living, a new approach or shift in thinking or actions we take, or a way we behave or react. Like proactive changes we can be making that would help us take even just a few steps closer to what it is we desire to experience in our life. So I think that'd be good, like how we can break out of that, break out of our patterns that are not serving us. So I'm going to restate that intention to spirit and all of our ancestors in the view in stream right now. And also, hi Hot Tater, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Happy Halloween. Maybe what computer froze. Oops. Okay, what if I don't know what I desire? It's okay, Johnny. It will, whatever messages you need to hear will come to you. So, Cassie, let me know when you're back before I repeat myself, okay? Because I don't want to say it and then you're not there. Yeah, there's like a spirit in my room. And it's messing around with the screen. Thank you, Hot Tater. Cassie, are you back? I'll make the pumpkin face this way. Chilly, so I'm gonna wear my guy hoodie. You can tell my hair color faded out, huh? It's just more greens and yellows now, less reds. Okay, wait for Cassie to come back, guys. Meanwhile we do that, I will have another Pringle. Do you guys like Pringles? Oh, now it's slightly salty. I don't remember the last time I had a Pringle, probably years. Me too. Maybe at least 1 year for me. You know, there's that triangle in my jar that's twerking this whole time. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's like twerking out of the jar. And now the whole screen's messed up. Oh, it's fixed again. So it's okay. I'm gonna say before I forget. So Cassie, I hope you're back and able to hear this. I was gonna say that I want to set the intention for our reading to find out what will happen in the month of November for all of us in the stream, as well as anyone who finds this video later on and watches the pick a card pile, as well as any further insight and advice on the type of actions or perspectives we can adapt or adopt into our current reality that will help us make shifts towards our desired outcome of our reality that we wish to aspire to experience and accomplish in life, that help us break through our energetic blockages and anything we feel stuck in. I think that's a good intention. We have a jar that is doing that, but it's an Ace of Wands that's dancing. Ooh! I should switch that bit into a pizza, so then I'll have a pizza spinning in my jar. Make sure I don't miss any chats on stream. Okay. I'm just checking my social medias in case I have anybody asking me about my stream. Oh, this video never uploaded? Feels bad. So some of my viewers didn't know that I had a YouTube video. I meant YouTube stream live. Okay. Let's go back and chat. On stream on YouTube. Alright, for anyone who's in YouTube right now, I just tapped back in, so I hope I didn't miss your conversations. Please type again if you really want me to read something. Alright. Okay, back. Switch to phones because computer is overheating. Okay. I have one in my jar. Okay, so I'm going to quickly say it again, Cassie. So basically we're going to do a reading for the month of November, so everyone in chat as well as people who are going to be discovering the stream later on can watch it, so we'll know what's going to be coming in for us for the month of November, as well as any form of advice or actions Spirit says allows for us to be able to act upon, or any perspectives we can adapt to take steps closer towards the desired outcome of our reality, as well as any advice to be able to break free from our, for those of us who feel energetically stuck in a rut. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle now. I'm gonna make 5 piles. I'll let you guys look at the piles too once I've created them, and then I'll lift up the camera again because it's really hard to see what my cards are showing. I'm just gonna hold one up just to see how well it looks on camera. It looks okay on camera. It's a little bright. Whoop. Okay. 2, 3. Looks good as long as we don't glitch out. Okay, yeah. Oops. Okay, we're getting jumping cards now. I'll rearrange the cards once I move the other cards out of the way. They're like crammed up in the corner right now. Maybe I can lower the camera a little bit since I'm like leaning forward anyway. I had to reset my stream. Oh, commercial. Be right back, guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. Yay, commercials! And now we're back from another commercial break. Live, Miss Sin tonight will be doing 5 pick-a-card piles. Currently, Miss Sin is shuffling to pre-assemble all the cards for you guys. Oh, that's cool. It glitched, but all you can see was my hands shuffling. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna lower my camera a little bit more. No, it's a little too much. Now it's a little bit too. Okay, that's better. Spoopy. Spoopy. Oh wait, why am I shuffling this? Okay. Move this over here. Oh my gosh, I never had so many cards out all at once. I've only really worked with like 2 cards at a time. I'm gonna get water after I finish shuffling this, guys. Water. Okay, okay. Can you like not fall on the floor, please? Thank you very much. And I'm trying not to look at them before I put them on the pile too. But the floor is the best spot. Sin is looking comfy AF. I am pretty comfy. You're right, Johnny. Now that I have this on, I'm warm. I was cold and I'm closer to the window, which is like, I'm sure you guys can hear it. It's pretty windy. Hello, Teddy. Just came to spread my love. Hope your stream is all well and have a wonderful night. Good night and happy Halloween. Yes, Teddy, happy Halloween, and thank you so much for dropping by and spreading the love. I appreciate you spending your time here, even though it's just to say hello. Yeah, sleep well. Okay, good other people. What? Okay, focus. November and breaking free from our energetic ruts and advice on how we can make our shifts. It's upside down. And it's a bigger card, so I'm gonna like put it a second pile. I'm gonna put crystals on these so you guys can have a easier time choosing your pile. Oh wait, I need water. I forgot. Hold on. Oh, Mark, are you sleeping in the toilet? like sip on some water. My throat was getting dry from all the Pringles. I wasn't sure if chat broke. It doesn't seem to have broken. Should I wear socks? Because I don't think you're allowed to show feet on cam. I'm gonna wear my orange socks. Hi, Maria. Warrior looks traumatized. Purple and orange socks. Halloweeny. There. Now my feet is protect and appropriate. Okay. Safety socks. Yeah. Safety socks. They're like feet leggings. I'm pretty sure showing feet on cam is okay. It's just some people get weird about it, mangas. I'm not sure. I just know TOS you can't show feet. So I'm all like, I don't want to break the rules, you know? Okay, I'm gonna focus on the energy of the reading. Okay. Ooh! And I whoop! I don't know how people like wear these with the mesh. Like all I see is mesh and it's obstructing my view. Then I'm gonna roll it up a bit. There was a rule against it, not sure if it's still there. Oh. Nope, I'm just being quiet. Okay. Oh, I saw that card. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna reshuffle again. Closer to me, so I'll be within camera view. Like this, maybe. That's better. Try not to look at it. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Almost every other card is so much bigger than my main tarot deck cards. And my OCD self is like, need to arrange them by size. When a card falls out, I usually use it as a message to remember during the reading. Oh, cool. I guess everyone uses it, like has a different intention set for it, huh? All my cards fall out. I only read cards that fall out. That seems so strange. Imagine going to school, studying for years to practice law and pass your bar exam. Then you have to negotiate writing a contract where you have to specify that people cannot show feet. Very true. It's like your life leading up to this point. Everyone was chatting. Then I moved to the phone. No one, so I wasn't sure. I think they all got quiet because I started shuffling and focusing. And they can feel the intensity. The shuffling intensifies. Okay, I'm gonna like. I'm gonna move the piles closer to you guys, and the card decks closer to me. I think that's a smarter move, because then you guys can see what I'm talking about. Maybe. I'm still gonna lower the camera though. It looks so rainbowy. I like it. I've never seen all the cards together like this. It looks like Starburst or something. We're still here. Cassie's like, please, am I alone? Am I alone? Anybody out there? Okay, it's almost fully charged, so I'm gonna unplug it for now so this wire can get out of the way. You may leave now. And I'm gonna move this. Over here. You guys could hear me clearly, right? I'm gonna scare the crap out of me. Every time the boom stand cracks like that, I feel like I broke something. Farfallo. You're not alone, Cassie. I want to become the leading lawyer in the US that deals solely with cases about feet. That would be a new life aspiration. So passionate about feet. Okay. I'm gonna lower the camera. Let's see how I do this. I've never set it up this way before, so I don't want to do it in a way that's good. I'm gonna like bring you guys closer. How close is too close? Oh, this is good. This is a nice setup. Just gotta lower my face a bit. Like a bit a lot. Alright. I'm still hunting for the crab picture, FYI. Okay, take your time, Cassie. I feel like maybe I should just sit on a little stool, but the stool is not soft. Sometimes you have to suffer for your art, Pepe Hands. I don't want to suffer. I've suffered enough. Ooh. Alright, guys. I'm gonna put these pamphlets over here because I'm gonna refer to them when I need more insight. Move these decks out of the way. Crystals on. I'll probably bring the camera to you guys, like to let you guys see an overview before I set it back. There's too much green. I want some yellow. That's kind of nice. I'm like focusing really hard, guys, to choose crystals for you guys. True. Usually I just suffer and not art. Same. You guys are funny. That was dark humor. If it was humor at all, I would like to hope it was humor, guys. With like a hint of truth to it. Because we all have some truths to our jokes. Okay, guys. Be right back. Cat yelling. Okay. I'm a very sarcastic person, so yeah. I'm learning to understand sarcasm better because I'm someone who takes everything literally, and I don't even mean to. Okay, you ready, Cassie? Everyone ready? When you guys are ready, I will lift the camera and you guys can see above you to select the piles. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Move this over here. Or move it away. You guys ready? Let me know when you're ready. I don't want to start without anyone. You ready? Okay. Cassie ready? Everyone else in chat ready? Oops, I'm like beating up the mic. Cassie said be right back, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Debating if I want to eat a dried mango. Yeah, why not? I'm always ready, says Wally. Hey, Wildy, how's it going? Happy Halloween, by the way. Look, these are the sliced mangoes I got from the Dollarama. Not endorsed, by the way. Totally should be though. I love dried mangoes. I know it says sliced mangoes, but it's lime. It's dried mangoes. Cooler ready? Okay. Cassie, I was a bully and forgot to refill the water. Oof, feels bad. Okay, you back? Alright. Yeah. Okay, let me cut this. And then I will move the webcam to show you guys the selections of the 5 cards. Yeah, happy Halloween, Wowdy. Did you celebrate it by going out? Oh my gosh, guys, there's such a huge chunk of dried mango in here. Look at this. Can you guys see it? Oh, there's like a huge full slice mango. I don't want to show you how. Look how big it is. I don't think I can eat that one right now. All the slices are ginormous. I've hit the jackpot with this one. Oh my goodness, look how big this is. I'm so happy. This is amazing. They're all huge. This is amazing. Okay, I can't eat this. It's too much. I can't eat it. I deserve it. Because I'm worth it. Okay. Wow, that was amazing. I'm happy. Okay. You guys ready? You ready to be dislodged? Oh. Why am I getting stuck? Sorry guys, you're stuck. You guys got caught in the tripod. Oh, now you guys are getting caught by the guitar. You guys are getting caught all sorts of ways. Okay. Now you guys are getting freed. There. That was a lot of obstacles. Alright. Oh nice! Got back from taking out the kiddo. Taking the kiddo out was fun. Was it raining where you were, Wildy? It's been raining all day where I am in my area. I hope you guys can see that. Behold, here are the 5 piles for our pick a card reading. How is it Halloween? Halloween. Alright, so I feel like this one's the first pile. We're gonna go counterclockwise. Because, why? I feel like most people would go clockwise, and we're trying to break a cycle here and do things we normally don't do to bring in change. So we're gonna go counterclockwise. So it's gonna be pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, pile number 5. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the camera here for a little while. You guys can take a look. Bring it closer. What if I go zoom up? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna let you guys continue choosing. No rain, it was nice. A little below freezing, but nice night. Oh, that's perfect. Glad to hear that for you, Wildy. Ours was like, it's been raining heavily since this afternoon, and it started storming later. Maybe like an hour after I heard some children outside running around and like laughing. Okay, so Cassie has chose 5 and 2. Zoda Chan has chose 5. Alright. I'm gonna wait a little longer for you guys to select your cards. So I'll repeat one more time. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, pile number 5. Alright, Chilby's chose 5. May, because the second you panned over, my eyes were like, shiny! That emote. Okay, Cooler chose 2. Alright, I'm gonna give it a few more seconds for those of you guys in chat, those who are watching, before I proceed. The light is so bright. Like the ring light I'm using is so bright that you guys can't see how shiny the crystals are. Like it's actually really shiny. It's like having a hard time focusing. And then this one is like man-made, but I love the colors. And then there's this one, amethyst. Has some dust on it, I gotta clean it. And then there's this tiger's eye. I forget what this stone is. Does any of you guys know here in chat? And then there's calcite. Or is it citrine? I think it's citrine. Ooh, I have a similar rock on tube, but on a necklace. So nice. For the amethyst, or that's a man-made rock? Yeah, it is. Apparently, like, it's not natural to have that color, but I wouldn't know. I asked the seller in the store and they're like, yep, it's man-made. They like put chemicals to make it, like, not chemicals, well, I'm sure it's chemicals to some degree, right? And then like it forms and it makes this color, and I'm like, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back on the tripod and we're gonna proceed to do the reading, okay? Okay, you guys, get back in the shoe. Let me see. Okay, I think this is a good setup. Crazy, yeah, I think so too. It's like, I couldn't imagine. They probably use like crazy high temperature and like, I don't know, like those machine things to like melt the metals together. What's the Milky Rainbow one on 5? I got some pendant pieces that look like that, but forgot to look at the name. I believe they are opals, opalite. They're one of my favorite crystals. Okay, so let's begin with pile number 1, okay? What's wrong with being man-made? I'm man-made. There's nothing wrong with being man-made. I think it's very, what is it? It's very intriguing how like a crystal can be man-made, you know? It's like, mind blown. But then again, like how humans are made are also mind-blowing. What's the Milky Rainbow one? Wait, I read that right. Okay, so let's go with pile number 1. First card is Justice. I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can see it. Where can you see it? Oh, there. Reflection. Or glare. Second card is 7 of Air. I can already see the pattern in this reading. I almost reached pile number 5, so maybe for those of you guys who chose pile number 1, pile number 5 might have a message for you guys as well. Okay, third card is Orion. Yeah, like most commercially sold citrine is actually heat treated amethyst. What? That's weird. How do I feel about citrines now? Thank you for letting me know, Cassie. I had no idea. Fourth card is called Retreat. I only have so many fingers, so I'm gonna hold it like this. Fifth card says Embrace Change. Oh my goodness, we were talking about that. Okay. I wonder if I can like Okay, do you guys prefer to see my face while I look at these cards and explain it to you and talk to you guys about like the messages I'm channeling, or would you guys prefer to have the camera directly overhead and so you guys just see the cards instead? I want to like make sure you guys have the best options, whatever you guys prefer. Citrine, amethyst, ametrine are all clear quartz that have gone through different levels of heat and pressure. What? Okay, I'm just like being mindful this whole time. I don't know what ametrine is, but clear quartz, good to know. Wow. Wow. I'll wait for you guys to respond before I continue. It's a purple and yellow stone. Oh, this one? Ametrine? I don't think this is it. It's in the middle of amethyst and citrine. That is like mind blowing. Alright, you guys want me to like read and channel while I'm talking to you guys like this? Or do you guys prefer like just the cards? Overhead would be cool. Okay, what does everyone else think? It can happen naturally, but it's easier to make citrine than find it. Oh, so you can find citrine with the cloudy part as heat treated, but the pure citrine is clear. Oh, I like just the cards. Okay, so Lola Chan and Johnny both said both the cards. What about you guys, Mama Witch and Cassie? Taking a poll here. I don't see any smoky ones on this piece, so I wonder if this is natural. It didn't feel, I don't know. I was gonna say it didn't look natural to me, but then again, what do I know about what looks natural or not? I'm happy either way. You do you. I'm looking while playing games. Alright, so okay. Okay. I'm gonna It's too bright for me to like bring it up to the camera unless I bring you guys closer. Then I can be in front of the camera and be with the cards. Don't worry if it's natural or not. Okay, it works either way. Okay, good to know. I'm like, am I being juked? It's my whole spiritual journey a bamboozlement. But now, it's not better. And this is good. Then I could be in camera and show the cards. I like that. The reason why I say that is because my tarot readings for YouTube, I'm always out of the picture. But I feel like sometimes having my face in it, I feel like helps get the message across differently as opposed to just seeing the cards. You know what I mean? Okay. If it's complicated, just do what is most comfortable for you, XD. Thank you, Zoda-chan. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's channel the messages for now. For those of you who chose bell number 1, I felt like there was a sense of imbalance for you guys. Because it talks about justice and then the yin and yang, right? And then I see retreat and embrace change. But then for Orion, it says skill, arrogance, vanity. I feel like
you have now become a magical BBQ grill, and your magical powers is to make magical burgers. Welcome to the family.
Oh, I hear a sound that scared me. Thank you for following, Zoda-chan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the family community. If you like, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. All you have to do is type !Discord and you can click the link and come in. Okay, I was like, I thought I heard a voice. I'm like, why do I hear like a far distance echoing? Because I don't have my headphones on today. And I was like, I got worried. Why was that auto-modded? I'm not sure what you mean, Cassie. Let me see what you wrote. I have no idea. That is weird. There, I accepted it. Thank you. Every time, let me know when your messages don't go through. Let me know, okay? That was a weird automod. Maybe they thought kitten tongues are too lewd to be mentioned. Okay, so I was gonna say, I feel like some of you guys, people kind of use you guys for your vanity. Like maybe you guys look attractive, or you guys like make them look good, or you guys are like considered cool people. Like whatever it is your reputation, it's like maybe these people feel like they benefit from being around you, or benefit from associating with you. And you guys are kind of tired of that, and you guys are like pulling back to just focus on yourselves and like benefiting yourselves and like putting your energies towards yourselves instead of basically helping other people's reputations. Whoa, look at that rainbow. I don't know if you guys can see it on Twitch, but YouTube doesn't glitch, but on Twitch it does. Okay. It's very like high school vibe. So you guys are withdrawing from that, and you guys are literally reconnecting to the core of who you are, as opposed to like maybe the superficial things in life, like I don't know, if you drive a car, if you get a license, or you have material belongings. Maybe some of you guys have like, I don't know, some of you guys look nice, and then people want to be like associated with you guys, be like, look, I'm with that chick, or I'm with that dude, or I'm like, that cool person's with me, like, and it like makes them and their ego feel better, and like you guys are like retreating to realize that you guys are worth more than all these material external things. You guys are realizing the core of who you guys are on a soul level, and discovering the value of who you guys are internally, not externally, which is very deep. So the last card says, embrace change. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. So I feel like some of you guys are like really ready to like strip away all those superficial things that society deems as someone who's successful or what have you, and it's like you guys just want to like have a free slate and move forward. Maybe you guys are going to be dropping some old connections too, like old friends, old connections. I say old, like maybe you don't necessarily know them for, like you don't necessarily need to know these people for a long time, but I feel old, but it's like energetically old. Like the energy has gone stale, and you guys just don't want to carry on holding this anymore. And you guys just want to like move forward. You guys are moving forward with a lot of love, a lot of self-love, because these tree branches here, they're like mirror reflection of one another, but it looks like when it gets together, it looks like someone like doing a heart like this with their hands. I gotta use a washroom after this. Suddenly I have to use a washroom. Do you see that? How dare tongue, it matches your hair. Wait, what matches my hair? High school drama. Yeah, I feel that. Alright, be right back. When I come back, I'm going to draw more clarification cards for you guys, okay? I'm going to get more deeper into these readings for each pile. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, yeah, that ring. I only know of that ring because of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, I'll be back, guys. The rainbow glitch. Oh, yeah, it's my hair. My hair interpreted into abstract motion. See if I could just lower the camera to the card so you guys can look at it while I'm gone, okay? I'll be back. nature called. Let's see what you guys wrote. So how are you doing, chat? I'm sleepy. It's past my bedtime. No sleep for you, sir. Just eating a snack. Going good, Zode. Picking on Kitty. To be honest, sleep is so annoying. I wish I wasn't as useless when I don't get enough sleep. I'm sleepy too. Just figure out how to make the sleep productive. How is the question though? Whack. Okay, I'm back. So let's go like this. I think. I like this. No, like this. Okay, that's better. So I was saying, I went to the washroom and I still didn't stop channeling. Just wanted you guys to know that. And while I was in the bathroom, I wanted to say that the message I got was, for some of you guys, I know you guys previously mentioned that some of you guys are like readers, tarot readers, and you're often so giving of other people that you even forget it's, you know, you, when it comes to yourself, like what it is that you guys want, right? And I felt very strongly that like sometimes when you have a very special gift and ability and you have something to offer to the world, people are really good at taking, because the world can never use too much help, right? I think the world always needs help, and with the world, the way the state of the world is like, we need as much help as we can possibly get for humanity to become more self-aware and evolved as a whole, right? And to think from a less of a lack-based mindset, but to realize we're all one and we are power in numbers, right? Like we're strong when we're together, and we're never really quite alone. So with that being said, I think sometimes you guys feel really taken advantage of. Like I do sense like a whole, like there's a slight resentment, like oh, like this, whatever it is I'm able to bring and offer to the table, is that all there is that to me? Like do you not see me for who I truly am at my core? Like, are you only here for me for one thing? Is it because of this one thing that can benefit you? So because of that, many of you guys who chose pile number 1 are retreating to collect back and pour back into yourselves and to give back inwards to yourself, which I think is a very beautiful thing. But I also want to remind you, pile number 1s, those of you who chose that, not to become resentful of the world, because the beautiful thing about being someone who is able to provide so much value to the world is that you're adding so much light and change to the world in a way that no one else can. And that's a very beautiful thing to do. That's a very beautiful gift to have, right? And so instead of feeling resentful for people wanting to take from you all the time, just realize that, see it as a really nice reminder that there are people who really need what it is that you have. And as long as you're able to offer this, whatever this is, whether it be an ability, a gift, a tarot reading, channeling, maybe material gains, financial support, I don't know, be able to drive people or help someone in some way, it's a very beautiful thing. And just to make sure to pour back into yourself too, and that to have people turn to you for help, it's good that they're able to be aware that they need help first and foremost, and the second thing is that they're able to reach out and to vocalize that. So it's really good to know that you're needed in this world, and don't feel too detached from your gifts or your material possessions and feel like they're not a part of you, and you're being like, people only want this one thing from you, and if you didn't have it, they really have nothing to do with you. That's not true, because even the things that are material and things that are maybe your spiritual gifts are very much a large part of who you are. It's an extension of you. Like everything we have in the material 3D world, everything we possess, everything we own, everything we have cultivated external to us, not just internal as in like internal, development, personal, spiritual, emotional, psychological development, but on the external 3D realm where it can manifest in forms of like material abundance or career opportunities, or even, you know, possessions of some like sorts, like having a car, for instance, or having a really nice house. These are all extensions of you, and so there's no way you can be without it. It's just who you are who you are, and everything around you is a byproduct of everything you are vibrationally. So you cannot be without that. And so therefore, these people really appreciating this one aspect of you. It's pretty much appreciating one aspect of you. It's not just appreciating or using and taking from you this one thing, whether or not they're aware of it, whether or not they're able to comprehend and appreciate this extension of who you are. It doesn't matter. The important thing is, I need you guys here to know, for pound number 1, that these things are very much an extension of who you are, and it is just as valuable as who you are on the inside. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle a few cards to see how we can approach it on a more tangible perspective. I'm not sure what you mean, Aaron. Okay. So, a suggestion Spirit has, okay, so we have King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles. So they're all pentacles. I think a lot of it has to do with material abundance, financial, career, like business. You guys see? So I feel very much it is, maybe it's a skill you guys have. And if it's a skill you guys have something to offer, perhaps you guys can teach. Perhaps you guys can mentor and have a form of agreement for like a trade-off where you feel that you benefit as well. Like maybe if asking money is something that's you're not comfortable with, perhaps for some of you guys it'd be like, all right, here's the trade-off. I teach you how to land a really good job, or I teach you a skill to prepare you for an opportunity in XYZ direction, and in return you treat me out for dinner, or you pay for my meals, or you help me take care of, I don't know, XYZ papers, and I don't know, menial tasks, or run errands for me, and so on and so forth. And the reason why is like, I can sense some of you guys might feel like, okay, if I teach said people the skill I have, they will leave me, and I will then truly feel used. So yes, you can see it as that way, but a more higher perspective would be, if these people leave you once they've taken what they needed from you, it truly is a blessing in disguise in the end anyway afterwards, because that sort of rejection is exactly divine protection. You wouldn't want to have people who only want to be around your vicinity because they can benefit something from you anyway. So at least within the time being, when you're able to transfer your skills and teach them XYZ, and they can benefit from it, you guys have this agreement on a give and take, like an energy exchange, on how you guys can both go forward with you sharing this skill, and them reciprocating in other forms that also help you progress forward. And so when the time comes that they do leave, if they are only there for one purpose, if they do leave, they will leave with helping benefit the world even better, because now there's one less person in the world no longer suffering in whatever it is that they needed help from you originally. One less person you've helped made a permanent impact for them to live a much happier, more stable life, right? And on top of that, while you two were still conversing with one another during the exchange of energetic exchange, you're benefiting from it as well. And then when they leave, you could feel like someone left you. But the truth is, they literally created an open space for you. And that open space can now be filled with all sorts of new energies. It can translate into people. It can translate into opportunities and circumstances. It could even translate into an inspired action on your behalf. Maybe it frees up time for you to invest more time into going into things that you're truly more passionate about, per se. Or maybe throughout the energetic exchange, it inspired you so much that you felt like you wanted to create a workshop. And then you open up this course to many people, and you can help like dozens and dozens of people learn a new skill. And then in this case, they can energetic exchange by either donating to you a minimal amount, or they can help spread the word and bring you more awareness and help you grow a platform. And so through that, you will begin to see how no energy of any form ever goes to waste. It always transmutes into another form of existence. And you can sort of start understanding it in a deeper level, where you can start doing energy play in a form that benefits you and in a way that helps you progress in life as well. Instead of feeling like you're constantly building ladders for people to climb out of this hole, and then when they get out of this hole, they grab the ladder behind them, taking it with them, and you're left in the hole by yourself. But the thing is, you were the one that taught them how to build that ladder. So you knew how to get out of this hole all along. You just never thought to do it for yourself. So it's a matter of just restructuring your perspective in a way that benefits you, and to make sure that every interaction you have with somebody who may want to take away some form of knowledge or skill or material possession of yours that benefits them, to make that decision under a perspective where it's very beneficial for both parties. Okay, that was a really deep reading. Okay, so let's move on to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, you chose this man-made crystal. Oh, my neck just cracked when I turned around to crane to look at the camera to make sure it's in view. Okay. OMG, yes. Hi, Marcy the fam. How are you? Happy Halloween, by the way. Alright, first card. 9 of Wands. Second card. Mabon. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Third card. Nebula. Fourth card. Express your love. Fifth card. Water elemental. Okay. Ben, you know, ... I'm glad to hear that you're alright though. That's good. I'm glad you decided to drop by tonight. Alright, so let me go and look at these cards and channel what the messages are for pile number 2. I feel like for those of you who chose pile number 2, you guys have a crush on someone and you're deciding to make a move in the month of November. Or you're trying to figure out if it's not about love, you guys are having an idea of a project you want to bring to fruition. And you're trying to figure out the steps you should take in order to make it birth into reality. So in the romance sector, it would be having emotions that are building for somebody and want to connect with them, and you're trying to figure out how to reach out to them in a way that would connect with them, and what sort of steps you can take to execute this conveying your emotions and getting it across to the other individual. Okay, let me sit and look at some more and see how I can channel it. You wanted to see my costume. This is my costume. Well, not really costume. It's more like a shirt I made, but I felt like it totally matched with my witchy hat. I'm being a little witch. Yeah. Did you dress up today? Did you go out? I'm happy to hear that you dropped by to see what outfit I wore. I was honestly not going to do anything for Halloween, but many of you guys asked me if I was going to celebrate Halloween on stream, and I was going to dress up, and that made me happy, so I decided to go and work out something today. Oh my god, this hat is like, for someone who doesn't have a lot of long hair at the front, it's like hard to keep this hat on my head. Okay, there. Nah man, I sulked all day. Oh, it's okay, don't sulk. You can hang with me. Okay. So, let's see. So the reason why I thought about, you know, the whole like love thing, it says express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We demand her attention for Halloween. Demanda. Okay. And then let's see, water elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Okay, so in the romance aspect, I feel like a lot of you guys have been coming from a place where you guys haven't had a crush on someone for a long time, and the reason why being is because a lot of you guys kind of like gave up on love. A lot of you guys would be like love schmuck, like forget it. Like, sorry, I thought I saw my tarot deck move and like almost fall over. Like, I wasn't gonna get scared that the tarot deck was moving. I was just gonna get upset that it was falling over off the table. I guess when I say stuff like that, I must be ready for the next spiritual growth in my life, because I used to be scared of seeing things, and I told Spirit I didn't want to ever see anything if I could help it, and I would see things in the side vision. But lately, since I got my spirit board, and I literally said to Spirit I was ready to see more and expand how I perceive and interact with energy, I was able to start seeing things like literally directly. Like, I saw my bunny ninja, the one that passed away. I saw her orb like up here. It was like a rainbow orb, and I realized that there was a shadow in the shelf. Like, there's no way light can be shining in from there, because I get indirect light from where my room is. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I saw an orb. But yeah, I guess me feeling compelled to share that, I feel like it has a lot to do with, even right now, like with your readings, pile number 2. Awesome. Okay. Where did you send it by, Marcy? So let's see. I feel like a lot of you guys, from a romantic standpoint, have been like, kind of like gave up on love, but then you recently made a connection with somebody and you felt like, wow, like, I haven't felt like this for a long time. I didn't know this kind of human being can exist. And it's like set for new inspired action and thought for you to realize that perhaps you haven't yet explored all the 7 billion people in planet Earth, and to be more optimistic and open-minded about the ideas of love and what sort of connections can flow into your life. Because Nebula shows theory, ideation, and process, right? It shows these dinosaur birds with eggs, and I feel like dinosaur is like directly linked to like extinct, right? It's like extinct, like love, the love you felt like love is like long dead, but there's these dinosaurs hatching some eggs. So
You
it's
have
like,
now become a magical BBQ grill, and your magical powers is to make magical burgers.
hello,
Welcome.
Suki, I think, or Itsuki, or ELT Suki. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family. Let's read. Chunky man is laying on me, so had to type. I can barely see chat. I don't want to clean this ish up, Mr. Ghost. I sent you a picture of my grandma. Insta. Okay. I feel like that's what has the camera glitching, showing the colors in that way. Okay. So, but at the same time, Spirit suggests with these newfound emotions, it's a very new, deep thought, right? It's a new, deep realization that love and feelings of romance can exist in so many different spectrums of emotions. And so I feel like this card's saying, I flow intuitively through the changes in life. I feel like Spirit is trying to suggest to you, those who chose pile number 2, to literally embrace those emotions and go through and experience the waves of what this new emotion has to offer for you guys, and to let it settle into your soul. Because if you start realizing that this spectrum of emotion for romance and love can exist, that also sets like a tone for what other possibilities and what other type of emotions we yet can explore during our lifetime, right? And that calls for a really wide expansion of perspective and reality, and how we comprehend our existing reality. So if you've been operating and living and thinking and feeling and seeing your life a certain way for so long, and then you finally meet someone who really inspired you to feel a certain way you didn't even know was possible, can you imagine what other ways you can possibly feel with all the other people you have yet to meet? Right, that's a very beautiful realization. Like that's I'm being shook by that realization. I never thought about that. I never saw it that way before. Thanks, Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna channel for more for love, and then I'm gonna channel for business, because I feel like there's 2 topics for this pile. And also, hi, it's L like L, and Suki like moon in Japanese. L Suki. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining to me. Hello, L Suki, and welcome. Happy Halloween, by the way. Okay, let's see. So let's shuffle some cards for clarity for the romance sector for pile number 2. You're welcome. Okay. We got the Death card, Queen of Chalices, and Knave of Swords. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like it literally just reinforced the cards. Death card is obviously for every ending there is a new beginning, so it's a rebirth. Queen of Cups is coming in touch with your emotions. And I feel like from looking at this picture, it's like the same person that's wearing red in this photo is the same person in this photo, and he's consoling a woman. So I feel like this person who's wearing red sold their house, right? They've been through this process before where they had to lose everything. They lost everything which they once thought were their everything. And now they met another person who may be going through the same things as them. And they're helping them through that grieving process and being compassionate and also realizing, hey, like I've been through it too, and I know you'll get through this. But the funny part is, you see the back in this picture, the background here? It's like orange, right? It correlates with this orange kite. So I feel like that background, the orange kite, Knave of Swords, is about seeing things from a whole different perspective. A perspective you've never considered before. And the fact that the orange was in the background of the death card, I feel like it's spirit saying that this new perspective was always there. It was just waiting for you to discover it, right? And oftentimes, a lot of the perspectives we discover in life is very much like that. It's always been there. We just never came across that thought. We never came across that idea. And because we never discovered the idea, there's no way we could integrate it with our current existence and current reality, right? So now that we know, we can work with it moving forward. See, this orange carries over from the kite into the girl with the candles, lighting each candle one at a time. And I feel like the candles represent her hopes and dreams, her wishes about humanity and people around her, maybe like faith in humanity being restored in some sense of the word. And don't worry, Cassie, you can always go back to the VOD to watch afterwards as well, okay? So I'm going to shuffle some cards to channel for business. Sorry for the yawn. When I channel, it's like, I don't know, it like feels like draining on me. Let me try to draw energy from the earth instead. Okay. Funny with timing. So now I'm thinking about ironic from Alanis Morissette when you said that. I think there might be a message in that song too about how life could be very unexpected sometimes, and when you think it's one way, it's actually not. Okay, for business, please. I think it's called Ironic, Cassie. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. It's like rain on your wedding day. Free life when it's already paid. It's a good advice. Da 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 da. And who would have thought it figures? Yeah, me too. Darude Sandstorm. That is not Alanis Morissette, Jenny, but thank you for your suggestion anyway. Now that song's in my head. Thanks, Johnny. Okay. Only one card flew out. Okay. Okay. The card that flew out is Eight of Pentacles. Work hard. I think the message is not to give up. To remember consistency is key when it comes to developing anything. You're trying to build an empire. You're trying to build a reputation. You're trying to build your clientele. You're trying to build your craft. You're trying to build your business. Everything that you're trying to build requires consistency. So you guys may have realized recently that there's a purpose, like a life purpose you've encountered, or a cause or an idea or concept you really want to get off the ground, but you're unsure about how to go about it. And some of you guys are kind of thinking, oh, I'll pitch this idea to some people and go with the flow with where it goes. But I hear from Spirit is you can't just go with the flow with where it goes when it comes to having an idea that you really want to exist in our world, to just like, to be so casual about it. What you should do is go with the flow about how it comes to you. But until then, all the ways you can manifest it, you should stay consistent in working on building it. At least if nobody else is the one spreading the word and creating this empire for you, you're always brick by brick building the foundation of your future with your bare hands. Okay? Don't give up. That's what I hear from Spirit. Don't give up. Even when it feels like every little choice you're doing and every effort you're making is in vain or is not even making a dent in your life, it's not that way. It's just, you just can't see the bigger picture right now on how it's all setting you up for success. Like true, substantial, sustainable success. Not the ones that disappear overnight, because those people never had the work ethics and experiences and knowledge to sustain or keep up the momentum of their success. But the ones who have been in the game for a long time and is well versed with all the languages of what it takes to run a business or have a project take off, those are the ones who will be truly successful.
You have now become a magical BBQ grill, and your magical powers is to
Smart
make magical
card.
burgers. Welcome to the family.
Welcome, Fish and Stir. Thank you so much for the follow, and happy Halloween. Alright, so we're going to go to pile number 3 now. Pile number 3 is those who chose the amethyst. Hello, Fish and Stir. That alert kills me every time. Does it really? Does it really, Cassie? Wow! Okay. First card is Eight of Wands. Second card is Water. Third card is Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Okay. Fourth card is Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Fifth card, Find your bliss. I am following a path I love and am fully aligned to my soul purpose. This is really high vibe. Pile number 3. Okay, let me channel. I didn't even pick a pile. I feel like all the piles pertain to me to some degree. I can learn from you guys. Let's see, I am 100% dead. Okay. Let me channel the messages now. So, I feel like at first, initially, I wanted to say that some of you guys found love, but what I realized Spirit saying is even better than that. For those of you guys who chose pile number 3, you guys found love within yourselves. That is such a beautiful thing, because this card, one of water, right, is supposed to be about marriage. But in these cards, I don't really see any other things that signify more romance per se. I mean, there's flirt, there's Wheel of Fortune, which is like change of your energy, change of your karmas, right? Shift in your reality. But everything else is like a woman by herself, right? So I feel like for those of you who chose pile number 3, you came into a discovery of a deeper sense of self-realization, a deeper sense of self-appreciation and self-actualization. And you definitely stepped into your power of realizing how amazing you guys are, and how special you guys are, and how much you guys bring to the table. You guys are knowing your worth. You guys are realizing how great, like anyone would be so lucky to land you, let alone even be able to put a ring on your finger. Like, first they gotta catch you. Like, that's what I'm sensing. And the card says flirt, but I literally hear the words flirting with danger. Like, you know, like those Bond girls, it's like, I love to flirt with danger. Like, that's what I'm imagining. And you guys have this devil may care energy, and you guys are in love with yourselves. You guys are so excited about the possibilities of who's gonna be the next lucky contestant that's gonna get their hands on this. Like, that's the vibe, and it's so playful and such a fresh breath, a breath of fresh air. A fresh breath of air. Okay, it's not wrong either way. So let's see. Wheel of Fortune, Pegasus, from humble beginnings to true potential. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps from this reading. So, like, yeah, you guys are really stepping into your power and realizing that it's like you guys are kind of walking around, or I even imagine you guys prancing around. You guys are like frolicking around as if you guys know you guys are like the winning lottery jackpot. Like, you guys hold yourselves like that. You guys feel that way about yourselves. You guys are carrying yourselves and acting and oozing out as if that this is the case. And if you're not feeling that way now, pile number 3, you guys definitely will be coming into that realization and that feeling for November, the month of November, okay? This is awesome. Let me see if I can get any further insights. Your card art makes it look like all your cards are from different deck. They are. This is a stack reading from a couple of decks. Oh, I see. Different sizes even. Haha, words are hard. Imagine, like, I should just make a card deck that just looks different and they're different sizes, just because it'll piss off people so bad, because they'll have to shuffle really irregular sized cards. Okay, maybe I should like sell it with like its own like card shuffler. Okay, let me focus. The troll deck. When you open the deck, the music like plays, like it auto triggers. Oh, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Or maybe I will. Okay, let me see. Well, immediately I think find your bliss. There's a lot of purple and yellows in there, right? So I'm thinking like purple is like our third eye chakra, right? And the yellow, I forgot it's called. The red is our sacral chakra, right? No, the red is like our root or something. And then the orange is the second one from the base. And then the yellow one is like our abdomen. And I feel like all these lower, like red, orange, yellow, are tied to our confidence and our worth, our self-worth, right? Our personal value and how we see ourselves. So the fact that it's like the yellow and that chakra is combined with the purple is like that aspect of you down here is ascending higher, it's elevating, and it's increasing, which is ultimately you guys are realizing your worth. So you guys are even communicating this because there's the same yellow, orange, red vibes here, but there's a lot of greens and blues like in the background, and that to me represents that you're coming from your heart space. It's a color of teal, right? So it's like green and blue mixed together. So what is green? Green is our heart chakra, and our blue is your throat chakra. So you're learning to communicate your worth, coming from a place of from your heart, and vocalizing it to other people externally, which is amazing. So you guys are standing up for yourselves. I also feel with the sword, it kind of reminds me of like the Ace of Sword, but instead of being like a sword of truth, it's like a sword of love, because it's dipped into this red wine, the sparkly red wine here. And I feel like there's no need, you guys know there's no need to use the sword in a cutting way. You instead use the sword in a way to bring justice and to cut away all that is not love, to cut away all that's not serving you, to cut away all that is not beneficial and uplifting and growing and nourishing your soul. So that's a really powerful and amazing way to go about filtering out and curating the type of energies you allow around within your vicinities. Pile number 3. And hi, son. Happy Halloween. I am a witch. Do you see my hat? It's really hard to see. Maybe it's like that. Do you like it? The hat's sliding off my forehead. That's why. Does it make sense? I bought a little witch hat. Thank you. I got it today at the dollar store. Is that better? Does that make more sense now? Okay. So, I love this energy. I'm marinating in this energy right now. It's like okay, have you guys ever seen the music video? What was it? The female singer from All About That Bass. What's her name? The song. I forget what the song was called, but the song is like, if I were you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna meet, like that song. That's this song, like, or like, wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, like that's, that's your vibe, guys. Pile number 3, you wake up, like you wake up and you Kool-Aid out of your bed, like you Kool-Aid crash out of your bedroom wall, like you're just like, I'm the shit, like damn, like I'm feeling myself, like this is your vibe. And like you're carrying yourself like you are a 1-person parade, like you don't even need it. Like you're like that girl from Enchanted, Ella, I believe, where she just goes to the park and she sings, and like suddenly all these random strangers join her, and like there's this whole parade just for her singing her truth. That's you guys. This is a really great feeling to have. Like, I don't feel like enough people in the world celebrate themselves nearly as much as you guys do, pile number 3. And this is something that is so priceless and valuable that like it's no one can teach you how to value yourself until you've come across that perfect temperature and like that little shtick of how you could go about discovering this self-love. And you guys literally won the jackpot in this. You hold on to this and ride this vibe, because it's going to manifest a lot of wonderful, great things for you guys. So now I want to see what kind of things it will manifest for you guys. Okay. Yes, Megan Trainor. All about Megan Trainor is an artist. Thank you, TK. And Keisha. Yeah. Can I get on this? Like, can I be part of a pile 4 or something, or is it too late? Yeah, you can. You can. Here, let me show you. Okay. So I'm gonna show you pile number 4. I mean, since you've also entered for pile number 3, Efficienster, if it resonates with you, pile number 3 is also, it could be a message for you as well. There's no limit to how many piles that you guys can choose. I just did a vote, and the poll, everyone chose to have 5 piles today. And the topic for the reading, the intention that we set is basically we want to know what sort of energies would be coming in for like a general forecast for what's going to be entering into our lives in the month of November. And on top of that, I wanted to add, how can we, like, if there are new perspectives that can be discovered for us to have an internal shift take place to help break us free from our energetic ruts, whatever that may be, because I believe we all have that in many different facets of our lives. And once we realize what sort of ways we can shift our perspective, also as to what sort of actions we can take to implement this, to take us a few steps closer every day towards our desired reality. Okay, so that's the intentions of our readings for our pick a card piles today. So this is the pile number 4 crystals. So it's tiger's eye, citrine, and then this stone that I don't remember. It looks like a blueberry yogurt drink to me. Okay. Oh yeah, and you can always go back to the VOD afterwards and watch the other ones. I also suggest, like, as a whole, it's really beneficial to listen to the other ones too, because like there's always something to gain from these readings. I feel like I find that I don't tend to do a lot of readings that go like about like what is he thinking, or like, oh, like will they come back kind of readings. Like, they're not really necessarily I just gave my bunny a glare and she stopped being sassy. Okay. My readings, I feel like they're higher vibe spirit. Every time I channel, I feel spirit compels me to do reading that benefits everyone, in the sense that like it helps move us away from toxic tendencies or toxic behaviors, or even preventing us from developing possible toxic behaviors. So what I mean by toxic behaviors is like, if we always get stuck and addicted to watching videos about like, oh, is he or she thinking about us, or what does he or she feel about us, and will they take action towards us? Like, to some degree, I know sometimes like we're always curious about those aspects of our lives, but if that's all we ever do, like, we're never going to progress and grow as human beings, right? So the type of readings that I do, I feel like you guys can never not benefit from listening to all of them. I'm hoping November is good. My Scorpio birthday is coming up. Ooh, happy early birthday, Fishinster. And hello, Kalina. How are you today? Happy Halloween, by the way. Bunny Fufu doing kung fu with her bowl. Be about kitty glaring at me. Okay. Oh, and this is pile number 5. Oh, is it within camera view? These are the opal stones, and I believe this is a rose quartz. Okay, that's for pile number 4 or 5. Sorry, I'm gonna move on to pile number 4. Okay, actually no, I'm not moving to pile number 4. I need to shuffle cards for pile number 3. I want further insight for those of you who have discovered your potential. See, from humble beginnings to true potential. I'm practicing toxic behavior right now by procrastinating homework. Fishinster, that's very witty of you. And you're welcome, Fishinster. Pumpkin. Perfect. King of Wands. Look at y'all. Pile number 3. You're like, I am the shit. Like, I am in my full power. I know my strength. Look at the yellow. Look at the yellow and reds. And oranges. Remember what I talked about earlier with the lower half of the 3 chakras? And then the blues in the back. I can communicate with my throat chakra. I know my value and my worth. And I see a vision. And I can show the world. And I can communicate where I stand. And how I deserve to be treated. And what I want going forward with my life. And I know I can do whatever it takes to get there. And I can summon, manifest, and attract other people who can support me with my vision and share the same desires in life and grow together, move forward. It's like you're rising from the ashes. It doesn't even seem like you're like standing by the fire. And I've always seen it as this woman standing by the fire. But now I feel like she's like a phoenix rising up from the ashes. So I feel like for the month of November, for all those of you who chose pile number 3, it's a very transformative time. You guys are going through a lot of changes. Changes. That's also another song that popped in my head, by the way. I don't know who sings that song, but that's the song. I love your interpretations of the card. Oh, thank you so much, Kalina. I was talking earlier about how, like, I was telling Cassie how I realized I don't even need cards. Like, I had the Wheel of Fortune missing, and I still could channel cards. That was when I realized that my gift was expanded beyond tarot, because I just needed tarot as an excuse to focus and tap into energy. I'm also watching you on my Switch YouTube. Wow, how cool, Chilpies. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, Chilpies. David Bowie sings the Changes song. Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. Look at you. I can count on you to have my back with these songs. You guys, like, you and Chilpies and Cooler have very diverse taste in music. I like that. Look at this, King of Cups. So this card, I feel like definitely it's about creativity. It's about creation. And I feel like you're also inspiring other people to be like you. Like, they're like, oh my god, how can I be like you? You're like, see, wearing orange and yellow too with the chakra. These kids also have like red and yellow. The other kids are neutral color. But there's like, they're like, how can I be like, how can I wake up and feel like, you know, $1 million? How can I wake up and feel like P. Diddy, you know? How can I be like you and feel so amazing? You know, they might not be younger people. They might just be like your friends and family and new people you make connections with. And they're so inspired by you. And you're like, you know what? Oh my god, maybe some of you guys might even become like, I don't want to say like influencers because it sounds so like cliche. I feel like that's not going to be like relevant in 5 years from now, but like, you guys are really going to be, I feel like you guys are going to take this to the next level. I know November, the month of November is going to be a discover for you guys to like step into your power, but I feel like, okay, I was asking Spirit how this is going to manifest, how this newfound discovery of your self-worth and self-realization, self-actualization will manifest in the world, and what way will it carry on forward. And I'm hearing you guys are going to like, you're either going to be people who like have like TED Talks, you're going to like create like motivational speeches and videos, or you're gonna join communities or even like workshops, or you're gonna start a movement of some sort. You guys are gonna be like influencers of like positivity and change and like self-value and worth, and like promoting like that like self-love and practices of self-love and holding space for oneself is not a cheesy thing, but rather really, really important and crucial aspect of mental health and mental wellness. This is really amazing, guys. I'm really excited to see those of you who chose pile number 3 where you guys will go. I'm really, really rooting for you guys. Alright, so I think we got really deep insights for pile number 3. We can carry over to pile number 4, okay? Oh, welcome back, Cassie. Let's see. Yes, lots of kings. Whew. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these cards before I move on to pile number 4. We still on 4? We're going to go on to 4 now. We were on 3. Yeah. I want to like have these as thorough as possible, as in-depth as possible, because it's for the entire month of November. So I want you guys to be able to have something really substantial to look back on. On Twitch, it's gonna stay on for 2 weeks, but if you guys want, you guys head over to my YouTube channel and it'll be there permanently as well. I think you guys can find my YouTube channel by typing the command !YouTube. Hello, Salva Ore, how are you? You're here just in time for pile number 4 reading. Okay. Oh, happy Halloween, by the way. I prefer it that way. Wait, you prefer what way? Okay, let's read pile number 4. First card, 6 of Pentacles. It wanted to fly out of my hand, and it's symbolic of what the meaning of the card represents too. I'll explain in a minute. Pile number 2, the Circle. Oh, you prefer it that way? Okay, good. I'm glad. Pile number 3, Pluto. Sometimes I feel like I want like I set an intention for a reading to be very in-depth, and then my reading ends up being really straightforward, like a 1 minute long reading instead. So I'm happy that this time it's thorough. Must be a lot of messages for you guys. Pile number 4, Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Not pile number 5. Card number 5, Root Chakra. I have everything I need to survive and grow in the physical plane. Yeah, it's whatever spirit wants to let us know. Okay, I'm gonna channel the cards now. It's so windy, guys. You guys hear it? Guys, I feel like there's a big bad wolf outside of our door. And it's trying to huff and puff and blow our house down. Okay, let me channel this. Alright, so do you live in a brick home? Yes. I wish I lived in a grass hut though. In Miami. Not in Miami, in Hawaii. Okay. There's a monsoon outside my window right now. What? Are you for real? What's a monsoon, by the way? Is that like a hurricane? The big bad wolf has no power over you. Over you. Thank you so much. I need that reassurance. Okay. So I immediately sense from this, for those of you who chose pile number 4, that you guys have been you feel like you guys have been taken advantage of. That lied to with the deception card. Maybe an opportunity, a form of opportunity, or even like it could be in the balance of like the connection of your friendships. Like it doesn't feel balanced. You feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, whether or not it is an offer for a project, offer for like a business offer, an offer for your friendship, like the type of support that's offered to you in friendships. You feel like you guys are getting the short end of the stick. This card was flying out of my hand. It was as if like it couldn't wait to just get out of my hands. 6 of Pentacles, right? So it's like it was trying to leave my hand beyond my control, and I feel like really reflected the energy and the vibe I got from this card, which is this woman, like, she barely has enough for herself to even go and like spend it with what she wants. There's all these people who are like demanding her attention, her time, and her resources before she even has a moment to like focus on what her needs are. Alright, good night, Kalina. Sleep well. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for dropping by. Okay. Let's see. I feel like you guys are so selfless in pile number 4 that you guys never really took the time to think about what it is that you guys want, what your needs are, how you feel about things, what you guys desire, what sort of things you guys would want to experience. So you guys could barely have a moment to sit down and catch a breath. But the good thing is, for the circle, these are your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are stepping in to be like, nope, you're not gonna continue this any longer. This is not working out. It's not practical. You're burnt out. People are trying to take advantage of you. They're just taking from you, and they're trying to deceive you. Finality, transition, distance, separation. Yeah, so spirit guide is like literally putting an energetic wedge between you and those who are not good for you, those who don't have the best intentions for you, those who do nothing but just, they're not just taking too. These people are like trying to take and intentionally take and make sure you don't get anything out of it. It's like they have like a form of like bad intention. Like there's a form of jealousy coming from here. If it comes to like artistic endeavors, it's like they kind of want to take your opportunity from you and also make sure like you don't benefit from any other opportunity as well, because they're jealous of you. So root chakra, I think that's a reminder from spirit saying, I have everything I need to survive and grow in the physical plane. Like you don't need to depend so heavily, or you don't need to give all the power away and all the like. These people who are jealous of you, they can only control so much relating to you. Oh, my spine. They can only control so much. They can only influence so much. They don't have that much power. And you have to remember that. Because if you start thinking and seeing the world through their eyes as if they're the only people who can, like, they have all the say in the outcome of where your endeavors lie and where it will head, you're going to start tunnel visioning and give them all the power and believe that they are the people who are like literally the gods and goddesses of the outcome of your life. And you can't allow that to happen. They're only an aspect. They can only influence so much within their realm. There's that saying where people say, if people can't control you, they will start trying to control the way other people perceive you, right? And so I feel like this is what's going on now. Those are people who know better, the people who have been there, and people who are truly successful would not fall for something this petty. They would not fall for something this easily and just take someone else's word for it. Like these people who've been in the game, and these people who are truly like hardworking and they're here for the right passion of whatever it is that you're trying to pursue here, or even with the connections, people who are like real friends, they know what it means, how many bad friends there are. They know how many people who have rotten intentions, and they're not going to be fooled so easily as to just take one or 5 people's opinion about you. They know better to see for themselves. So don't limit your vision and your perspective on your reality and where your like projected outcome is going to be, don't think it's so heavily influenced by these people going forward. Okay, so I'm gonna like draw some cards to find deeper insight into how you can shift this perspective. Somehow there's hair in my deck of cards. I hear immediately from Spirit to go back to the roots of why you began everything. Like, aside from these people throwing all these opinions about you or trying to spread rumors about you, why did you get into this to begin with? Why did you start what you start all to begin with? And see it once again. Rejection as divine protection. So if certain people don't want to work with you, and certain people that never met you took these strangers, like these people who didn't like you, they took their word for it and never gave you the benefit of the doubt, or even given you the time of day to present to them who you are, you don't need them. We got 6 of Wands. You gotta remember, keep your eye on the prize. You're not reaching for these low-hanging fruits down here. You're not gonna feed into their petty behavior. You're reaching for something higher than that. You're aspiring for greatness. Whether or not it be an endeavor, it could be for prioritizing yourselves more. Don't let someone guilt you into thinking that you yourself is not worth it. Don't let someone guilt you into thinking that taking the time to figure out what it is you want in your life, or what it is that you would like, and developing more of a sense of self. Don't let someone trick you into believing that that's a waste of time, or that you're not worth it. Okay? You gotta keep your eye on the prize. Only you know deep down inside what your truth is. Everything else is just noise. Then you have King of Pentacles. So you see people in the background, right? There's people in the background and there's people at the forefront. So those people in the background are the gossipers. Those are the people who are like spreading rumors or trying to convince you to believe otherwise of who you really are. But forget them. That's why they're in the background. They're background noise. You could focus on the people who are wanting to work with you. New people who want to work with you. Sometimes that might require for you to reach out and get out of your comfort zone and connect with people and socialize and network with people